back during my racing career, always ran a thermos bottle with ice water in it. Put it either behind the seat or down alongside the seat, and ran a clear tube up and had it affixed to my shoulder harness, and then fixed where I could tuck it in my uniform and pull it out and take a sip of ice cold water during the race. And one particular race at Michigan, I don't know what happened, but we didn't use the bottle. I had a sports bottle that I used. By the way, welcome back to the channel, Life Odysseys. I'm Bobby. This is just one of those funny stories I need to tell you. So, at Michigan, for some reason we didn't use the sports bottle. Or the thermos. I don't know why we didn't. Sometimes some of those things, it didn't matter to me as long as there was something in there. I didn't care. It didn't matter. So that particular day, we used a sports bottle instead of a thermos. So a person, this person named Michelle, she kept score in the pits, and then she would help out during pit stops if we were shorthanded. And that particular day, she come over the wall and handed me something to drink during a pit stop. So when I come to a stop, she come over the wall, handed me this bottle, and she proceeded to clean the windshield. Well, poor Michelle, she had a hard time, and even after I told her, she had a hard time. She'd cleaned the windshield in a spot where it really needed to be not to be cleaned, and cleaned it where it really, and didn't clean it where it needed to be cleaned. So after a few races, I had, still after a few races, sometimes, I don't know if she'd forget or what, it didn't matter. So she gave me this bottle. Well, I was always so used to it. I hope I get this correct. It's been 30 years, right? But she gave me this bottle. Well, after using a thermos for so long, you put the straw in there and suck on the straw. Well, I'm pretty sure when she gave me this sports bottle, I started sucking on the sports bottle, and nothing was coming out. I mean, nothing. And I'm bitching and yelling at her that, what the hell, this ain't nothing coming out of this bottle. What's going on here? And she says, give me a few choice words. Says, you got to squeeze on it, or I forget what she said, suck on it. So I may have the deal backwards, but I'm almost for sure I thought I was supposed to suck on it, but actually supposed to squeeze it. So she's yelling at me to do, what I need to do to get water out of it. And I don't think I ever got any water out of it. So I threw the damn thing back out the window at her, and that made her mad. And I don't remember the next time if I got a cup of water or what. I don't remember. But it seemed to never work out with that squeeze bottle or whatever the hell you want to call it. So then, I think it was the same year we went to DuQuoin, which is 1 mile dirt. So we come in for a pit stop, and she gave me a nice, pretty good glass of ice water. There again, I don't know why we didn't put the thermostat in. I don't remember. I just remember her giving me a glass of water. So she proceeds to wash the windshield in an area I'm not looking through, right? So I'm in there bitching and yelling and telling her up here or down here, I forget what it was. Instead of just, washing a big area, she would try to concentrate on one small area, and it wasn't getting the job done. So I was bitching and raising hell at her about where she needed to wash, and at the meantime, I took a swig out of that glass of water. So she proceeded to do what she was doing. She come back around there, and she started to walk away, and I yelled at her real loud. I said, "Hey, come here a minute." she come over. I waved her over there. She come over there, and I took the whole glass and threw on her. I went like that. And as soon as I did, because I knew the timing was about right. It was about time for me to go, right? So the timing was pretty close. So as soon as I threw that water on her, I put her in gear and took off, right? Well, I laughed about that it had to be 2 or 3 laps. I laughed and laughed and laughed. Well, she didn't think it was funny. She was madder than hell. And Michelle, she get mad at me about certain things all the time. But you know, I was being ornery. I'd say shit to her. Sometimes I wonder if she didn't really know how to take me, but maybe she did. She just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the hell happened. But she'd get mad at me at certain things. And by God, that particular day, she was mad at me. Well, it would take her about a week to get over that before she'd even talk to me, you know. But then once everything settled down and we get to the next race or whatever, she was good. And then it was time for something different. If she's watching this, she wishes she could punch me in the face. But anyways, you know, she's one of the persons too I got to thank for helping me for my whole career, because, you know, she was part of the puzzle. But that was just one of them stories I wanted to tell, and thought it was funny, and hoped everybody would enjoy that, because I did. So, okay. So that's enough for that one. So, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and all the above. The sharing part, I wish a lot more people would share. If you would, please share and help my channel. I really appreciate it. So, until next time, I'm Bobby, and I'll definitely talk to you then.